in the area. We're in Tampa Bay as the Lightning are ready to strike. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Lightning have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Off a stick. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
Oh, it's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Denies him in close.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Quick feed to Larkin. Sneaks by the poke check. Sends it over. Reaches out and uses the stick. And he takes the feed. The Bolts take it along the wall. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled.
Trotz moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Bolts will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Fantastic save!
Talbot's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Tampa Bay's got the puck in their own end. Now a quick pass to SMO. Shot! They score! And they're loving it in Ybor City tonight!
Sometimes when you're an on-man rush, you can overthink it, James. You can overpass. Not here. They execute perfectly with precision passing, and you can tell there was no hesitation. They were driving, and they capitalized.
The Lightning have struck first, and it's still relatively early in this one.
Well, let's see if the game opens up a little bit now. They've settled in. They've got the game's first goal now. These next few shifts are critical to see what kind of energy that they can bring and maintain.
Paul's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Here's a chance! Scores! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game!
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Tampa Bay's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. Paul's won the draw at center. Quick shot! Makes the save! Cool and calm under pressure. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Takes a shot! Stops him with a glove! We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
54 seconds.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Tampa Bay's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Detroit's looking to break out. Poked away in the neutral zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Edvinson's moving the puck through his own zone. Detroit's on the attack. The Lightning have the puck in their own zone. Works it across to Gensel. Dishes it to Berggren. Driving right to the front. Blocker save and a good one by Vasilevsky. And now it's grabbed by McDonough. Moves the puck. Shot! Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Lightning have put themselves down a man, tripping the call. Detroit's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the...
Here he comes, in on a breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Paul's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Turn that one aside. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, and he stops that one. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Back to the blue line. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. And he passes it up ahead to Paul. First period almost in the books here, nearing the... Scores! Coming up clutch, short-handed. Wow!
Well, you gotta love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked him, and they got the puck. They found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunity. Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Glendening's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Larkin's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. From the point, looks to make something happen. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it over to Glendening.
Kucherov standing up, ready to go.
There's a great glove save by Talbot. The Bolts have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
Well, that's a tough one for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
The Red Wings win the draw. Sends it over to Kane. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Bolts with an impressive start to the opening frame, not just because of their ability to connect and finish with their opportunities, but their takeaways, James. I mean, they're creating a ton of turnovers because they're first all over the ice.
Gets it over to Seider. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Picking up a head of steam on the breakaway.
Vasilevsky's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent. Larkin's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Good defensive effort to poke it away. Raymond's tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. The Bolts are being called for tripping. The Red Wings send their man advantage unit out once more.
Power play chance right here and an opportunity to redeem themselves after that shorty they gave up earlier.
Detroit's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Big time stop there. Down the right side and into the zone. Oh, what a stop! Picked up along the boards by Hagel. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. At times, the game can be a game of ping pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
The Lightning have shown no signs of letting up here in this second period, continuing to push forward.
Well, the game plan has certainly been to pepper the net, whether you've gotten that front presence or not. Find a lane, get it through. That's been the mantra, and they've been rewarded for it.
Puck scooped up by Tarasenko, and he hangs on to the puck. Puck picked up by Berggren, and he's got that one. Shot! Vasilevsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Glendening's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Tampa Bay's won the draw. Here they come. Shakes off the coverage. A center feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Tarasenko stick handling in his own zone.
Hedman's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And a strong physical collision on the play there. Detroit's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a shorthanded one.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
And here's the pass to Berggren. Breakaway! What a save on the play!
And I like the premise of this D trying to outweight the goaltender. Real patient, real composed, but guess what? So is the goalie who makes the save.
Receives the pass. Moves it quickly over to Gonçalves. Glove save, and an easy one at that. The Bolts have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Cirelli's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, what a save by Lyon! Hammers it on net! Turns another aside!
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Here's a chance on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save! Moves it to Kane. Stops the rocket of a shot. Back at the point, they set it up. Denies him again. Tries to get the puck. They've got a 2-on-1. Dishes it off. Oh, they can't complete the pass. Hammers it. Great glove save. Look at this pounder. They're going to go.
Well, they're going to go and run the fist, not just their mouths here. Physical engagement, trying to switch momentum for each of their teams.
And scored a takedown to bring this fight to an end.
Well, it was a dominant one for him, James. He was able to land a bunch of punches and then just takes them down to the ice. The refs are going to look to break it up now. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes to the road team all the way.
Play set to resume here finally after a spirited scrap just moments ago. Points won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Tampa Bay's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. The Bolts will go to work here in the offensive zone. Raymond's lugging the puck. Here's an odd man rush. The Lightning have the puck in the defensive zone. Missed the net, and did he ever on that one?
Well, I know what he's trying to do here, James. It's all about getting to position and redirect to fool the goaltender who's square to the shooter. But this time, he misses by a large margin.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Bolts lead it 4-0. They have dominated. Tampa Bay's got it in the defensive zone. Handles the pass at center. He's got a step. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Bolts continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. He scores! What a goal!
This is a primetime example of why you work on face-offs so often in practice, because when you start with possession, you get scoring chances. And when you get scoring chances, this is exactly what happens. You put it in.
Tampa Bay's been feeling good all night long, and look at where we're at here. We're still in the late stages of the period here.
Yeah, it's been an unbelievable game for them so far. I mean, they've just been so dominant offensively. Their opponent really doesn't know what to do. They're trying to slow the game down, but they can't because they're just on fire in terms of pace and dictating it.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that's off a stick. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Bolts are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
Well, this is just a great job to get the hands away from the body and deflect that puck into the net as it changes direction. Goaltender doesn't have a chance.
Tampa Bay's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Taken along the wall by Gensel. Here's a short pass to Raymond. Shot! He got all of that one. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. A chance in front! And that shot gets caught in traffic. Here's a race for the loose puck. And there's the whistle icing the call. The Bolts have been rewarded for their offensive efforts early in this third period. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Takes a shot. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Lyon. Tampa Bay's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Takes a shot, and that caroms off a body in traffic. Quick pass to Kucherov. Takes a slap shot from the point. And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
Kucherov's back on the ice after serving a 5-minute major for fighting, and he had an opportunity to rest and relax in the box, as sometimes fighting can take a lot out of you. He steps on the ice and gets a great scoring chance. His time is better served on the ice.
The Bolts have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Tampa Bay's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Big time stop. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Bolts win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Wrist shot from the slot. Stupendous blocker save by Lyon. Pass to Kopp. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to DeBrincat. Moves into the slot. How did he stop that one?
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Fires it. Oh, tremendous stop on the play. Fires it on net. Stuffs him again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Tampa Bay's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Denies him on the play. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Stretches one out to Cirelli. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. The Bolts have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. And he slides it quickly to Larkin. Oh, look at this. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Moves it quickly over to Gonçalves. Fires it on net. Makes the save on the slapper. Unloads a shot. The Bolts lead it late in this third period. Larkin's won the faceoff. Picks up the puck in his own end. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Grabs the puck. And they score! Well, I guess better late than never.
Well, there's just a lack of preparation and focus to start this game, and that was pretty evident by the scoreboard, James. But hey, now they have some life. They've got one on the board. Let's see what they can do the remainder of the game. Well, he's had just an outstanding performance, James. He's been dialed in. He's been at the top of his crease, but he is not going to be happy because the goose egg, it is over as he lets one by.
Detroit's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Oh, what a denial by Lyon! Under a minute to go in the third. Fires it into the offensive zone. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the boards. Quick pass across to point. Here's a shot. Oh, what a glove save. Wow. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Tampa Bay's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Offenses zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. He scores! The Moto Monster, Victor Hedman.
Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Tampa Bay's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Points won the draw at center. Hammers one from the point, and that goes wide.
It's a real skill to be accurate and have a heavy shot, and right now it's just a heavy one that whistles wide.
And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Larkin's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. And that brings an end to this one here this evening. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and drive the lanes. Did a great job on that.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way round.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya.